All right, this video is going to talk more about probabilities and then also do a little bit more with contingency tables and also chat with us a little bit about complements and what that means. So an OR event is that A or B could happen. For example, if A is the numbers 1 through 5 and B is the numbers 4 through 8, A or B happening is all the numbers 1 through 8. And notice that 4 and 5 are not listed twice. If you want to think about this in terms of a Venn diagram, this is A and this is B, then notice 4 and 5 belong to both. 1, 2, and 3 here, 6, 7, and 8 here. And so if I want to figure out A or B, it could be anything in those two circles or the intersection. Versus if I want to find an AND probability, then the only thing that I would want to look at is just that middle piece. Like I need A and B to happen. Now the complement of A is noted two different ways. It might be A prime like that, or it might be A to like a little C for complement. And what it means is just not A happening. So if our sample space is all of the numbers 1 through 6 and A is 1, 2, 3, and 4, then not A is 5 and 6, okay? So let's look at a contingency table and kind of talk about this a little bit more. So a contingency table just helps us see the data organized in a certain way. This is about speeding violations and then drivers who use cell phones or do not use cell phones. And we want to calculate the probabilities in this table. So if I want to know what's the probability a driver is on a cell phone, then I'm going to look at all drivers on their cell phones, and I'm going to say that that is 305 out of 755. Now, if I want to know that a driver had no violation in the last year, now I'm looking at this column. That's going to be all of the people that didn't have a violation out of 755. Now on C, it wants us to know the probability that you have a driver with no violation and they were on a cell phone. Well, now I'm looking at just one cell. I'm looking at just these 280 people out of everybody. On D, if I'm like, hey, well, what about people that were on their cell phone or they didn't have any violations? You can again use the table and realize that that would be, okay, well, then these people, the intersection, and these people. Look back at the Venn diagram, right? We don't count that 280 twice. We just said, oh, it's this, this, and this. Same thing here. It's this, this, and this. So probability of cell or no, we'd say is 25, 280, and 405 out of everyone. All right, let's look again at this example of the sample space being from 1 to less than 20. So our sample space goes from 1 to 19. A is the even numbers and B is numbers greater than 1. So if I need to figure out what a complement is, well, then that is the odds in my sample space. And so the probability of that happening, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is 10 out of 19. And then B complement would be, let's see, numbers greater than 13. So this is going to be all the numbers less than Oh, and then actually this is going to and then also include 13. Because remember, B started at 14, greater than 13, so B complement would include 13. So that probability would be 13 out of 19.